penny.
It's rolling.
So the whole thing is about trying to get this 2 stones level. And so that's what we're going to work on. Now, if I lived in a place where we had to use this, I'd put this on here, and this would tell me, actually I'm going to tape this in place, and then when these things become equal, then I'll be able to glue it together. Actually, I have this whole thing here. I have this thing here for some reason that the thing is that I found it in the garbage and it's sort of useless to a point, but it's going to hold that thing in place, and it has now become useful. It has now become useful. And this is how smart I am. And so there we have it. Here we have the truth. The truth will set us free, they say. The truth will set us free. And this table has to come down a little bit. This thing has to come. All in all, if this comes down, that sinks. That sinks, and that can't sink. That cannot sink. It cannot sink. Okay, so that's stable. That's stable. That's a dime. That ain't a penny. That's a dime and that's a dime. Wow. So I got 3 pennies. 4. 3 pennies and 4. Now it's all about a real nut measurements, because these cracks have to be so precise. And so the thing is that the leverage, this is 54 inches long, and the first crack is 27, and the second crack is 26 and a half. So then this one can't move back. I can't. I have to move forward. I have to move forward. Oh, I just need to put a penny underneath this. This is amazing. This is amazing. 1 penny. So maybe even a penny. Maybe even a penny. Solve my problem. Oh, come and see the mystery. Oh my Lord, come and see the mystery. Is that amazing or what? We got to give it a zoom. That's a zoom.
Is that amazing? I am amazed. Now it's time to make some special. Oh yeah, now what I need to do is I need to tape the bottom. So now I need to go underneath and put a nice piece of duct tape underneath the bottom so that when the epoxy starts to settle, it won't drip and lose its thing. And actually, let's this tape is extraordinary tape. It is like a duct tape, plus it is so, I don't know what the word is, reinforced. It is so reinforced. And so to work with this stuff is really, really hard because it's so sticky. But the thing is it's not going to let none of that epoxy go through. It's not going to let any of that epoxy go through. And hopefully this knife sharp enough to cut tape, because it's not sharp enough to cut paper. Make good utility knife, nice Damascus utility knife. Most expensive utility knife I ever paid for. But this is Damascus. And it's got the two-tone hard stone handle. And so we're going to take a little of this thing here called the tape is so sticky that it actually has like wax paper on it. And so I'm going to take this and stuff it through here on the back over here, and stuff this all the way through. So then now this is going to come through here, and then now I can tape up this line right like this. Just tape up this line and then go on the inside. Come over here, Al, please.
All right.
See the jungle madness.
Oh,
Come on down.
so
Join the party.
brave.
Join the party. Can you see the line? Can you see the line?
Yes.
All right then. That's what we call the tape line. That's what a tape line looks like. One that says, "Show me." And because I like what they call make sure. And so I'm going to do this side, and then we're going to make sure. I didn't really clean the other side, so I'm gambling just even sticking to it. But that will stick to itself very well. So now we can drizzle all we want and see what happens. But I am definitely going to have me. It's not completely level. Because my finger says it's not very level.
But I don't care because I'm going to glue it together and it's going to be glued together and I'm going to be happy about it. And then I'm going to get a grinder and then I'll grind it to level. We'll grind it to level. What do they say in tool time?
So now we have the epoxy mixture that's going to come to save its glory. And so this is the part. This is the part that's the fun part.
Okay.
Is now I have all of this crack that has to be filled with this has to come down. Put those 4 pennies in. 4 pennies. The 5th penny. It's not supposed to happen like that.
Fifth penny might just have to do the trick. Excuse me.
Well, we have a dime on hand here, so penny. Looks like a penny. A penny. Start all over. Pick out all of those pennies.
Then we have that stacked on the 2x4. 2x4 is right.
Sorry.
Wow.
You didn't see me drop the penny on the floor, did you?
No.
Yeah, well, I did. So now put a toothpick on top of the pennies.
That did anything for me.
So anyways, now I gotta do something with this. This one has to do something now. Because now it's not playing nice. Boy, that's close. Whew, that is so close.
I can't do any better there.
Wow. Damn. I got 1 penny down there. I'll see what a dime will do me. Dime. Whatever the case may be, I'm gluing. I am gluing. I'm so much time to waste. And some silicone got here and here. Oh, it's just so bad. It's so bad. But oh my God, so much silicone on here. Now I have to do some grinding already. I don't even and there's a nice crack there. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's a crack that they tried to seal. Okay, we'll just leave that. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. But we're gonna seal this baby up. First, we are going to do what they call, I'm gonna take an 80 grit to this and scratch this all up. And I'm gonna get out my oscillator too. I'm gonna make some noise for this weekend. And I've got about 15 minutes to make noise.
So please do tell them the time. Show them the time on the microwave. It's nighttime. It's 11:13, but it's on Saturday night. And Chicago says I can make all the noise I want till midnight, but I'm only going to grind just this enough to have the epoxy be able to have a decent seal. And that's a 320. That's a little bit. This one is going to be scratchy. This one has to be a 60 or an 80. It's a 60. And so I've got this fresh new bit I never tried, which right here. Scratch this baby up, make it want to say, stick to me, stick to me. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to change it to another 60 and make sure it's really, really scored well, and then I can purposely put it like that and see if it falls into place. toughest tape I've ever seen in my life, man. This tape is incredibly tough. It just blows my mind. Wow. Still good. Stubborn piece of adhesive. Wow. It's a stubborn piece of adhesive. That's what they call stubborn adhesive. So stubborn. I've never seen something so stubborn in my life. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, right? Ain't that the shit? 6,000 RPMs, but nothing that two RPMs can't do, right? Slow and steady, as they say. This is that moment where slow and steady wins the race. Wow. Adhesive gone on this side. Nope, a little bit still up there and there. But nonetheless, that's scraping, man. This 60 grit, man, it only takes it off little by little. Because, you know, the teeth get clogged, and then you got to move another to a different sandpaper, part of the sandpaper to make it. And then that's the last of the adhesive. And that's all stone. And then so the shadow reveals that there's just a little bit left of adhesive right there. Yep. Because this is shining, and if where there ain't no shine, that means that there's something stopping the shine from shining. And so this piece of and so that is cleaned. That is super cleaned, and it's not super level. But if it could be so level, if this, because this lip is too big, but it's level over here. Oh yeah. Then now I'm gonna take the vacuum cleaner and be done with this, and then I'm gonna start mixing my epoxy. Because it's getting late. And this is how you do what they say, old electric. Gotta make sure that your wire's stationary so that your wimpy electric is gonna stay put. Now, that residue is perfect for the bottom, but it's not perfect for the top. And so I'm gonna get some regular masking tape, and then I'm gonna mask this all out so that I can put the epoxy down and let it do its epoxy job. Yep. And so I've got this all figured out. Got this all figured out. Got this figured out so well. Got this figured out so well. This isn't for anything special at all. This is just to ensure that there's a line, and that's to ensure. And then I'll show you what I mean in a second. Because it's already sloppy enough, it doesn't have to be super sloppy. And so this is what I call classic slop. And so great. No, make me start again. Trap me, Chinese finger torture. We have my lip. So now I'm going to get a razor blade and let's just
Sorry.
do a cut just to get it.
It's all real quick. Wow. Oh, sweetie, sweetie. Alrighty, I'm supposed to be focusing on the center anyways. Focusing on the center. That's not gonna matter. Yeah, this side's gonna matter. What size is gonna fall to? It's gonna fall to this side. So the epoxy's gonna fall that way. So I want to have a bigger gap here so it looks more natural on this side. Fall. Now let's make some epoxy. And I'm going to try to make some crazy epoxy that I guess I'm going to start out with a light tan first. And oh yeah, I'm going to make 3 different colors. I'm going to make black, I'm going to make tan. I guess I could throw in some white and some brown. And so that's where I'm going to go. So now I'm going to make all my epoxies and start to make the resin and the hardeners. White, black, brown, tan. Hardener, resin. And since I don't have measuring cups, and I found those in the garbage because God knows exactly what I need, and has blessed me with too many blessings for me to ignore that there's a God. So that I'm not. So God has given me the ability to mix epoxy, and so I'm going to mix epoxy. We have epoxy resin. Resin. It says resin. Resin. So that should say hardener. That's what it should say. Fast Cure hardener. And so basically, we got a lot of epoxy. We got a big gap to fill. A big gap to fill. And so we're going to play. This is my first time I ever mixed epoxy. My very first time. So I don't exactly know exactly how much I need. I actually sort of do know how much I need. So that's the truth about that one, which is this, that this is the hardener. So you
have to go. Oh, and actually it's 3 cups because we want them all to be the same. So the thing is now we have epoxy resin, and the thing is when I pour, I'm going to lose what's left in the cup. And so now I have to make 4 additional cups that I add both the epoxy and the resin to. So isn't it a real mess? A real mess. And so we have hardener. We want to try to get them all uniform, like so uniform that uniform is uniform, like as close to uniform as uniform can be. Let's put it that way. As close to uniform as uniform can be. Yeah, and that's way too much in this one. It's just a little bit too much. And this is really nice that the viscosity is really wonderful viscosity to work with. So we've got our hardener here. And here on my beautiful table, we've got these beautiful messes occurring already. And so there's this thing I learned in the restaurant, clean as you go. And so here we have my first mess. Time to get me some of that beautiful acetone that I bought from $44 a gallon. And so I'm going to clean up this mess with my perfect acetone. Well, we want to know what acetone is used for? It's used to clean the residue from projects. Oh, wow, adult proof. Oh, my sweetness. Oh, my sweetness. Nothing like the adult proof. Al, will you please give me where did I put it? Where the little one that was holding up the board? Oh yeah, thank you. Wow, adult proof, unbelievable. Amen. And you say, if I only had a rag, a dirty rag. Dirty rag. Oh, that's my favorite. That's a good rag. This is not so good rag. This is a rag that says, I need acetone on me and I need to clean up some debris. And it says, shake me down, shake me down. Shake me down and let me drizzle and drizzle. Oh, and it's just evaporating so quickly. Just evaporating so quickly. Just a nice, very clean machine. Oh, I like. More I like. So now we got our hardener going on, and now we've got our resin. So we got to do the same thing with the resin. I try to get this thing off. I can't. I got this thing on, I think on purpose, just like this. This is supposed to be like this on purpose. And I think that you're supposed to puncture it. Puncture it, I will. I promise I will. I promise. And we need four parts, as they say. So now it's going to boil down to the equal parts, because that's what's going to make the epoxy the beautiful thing that it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Could you come over here, Al, on this side? Yeah, and then so look at these two right here. Like go come down to level, come down to level. Yeah, thank you. So now we've got to do this one the same way. Yeah, and then look at this one from level. These two. We got these two here. We got the resin. That's a little bit too much in that one. Let it sit up for a second. Come and watch me clean this stuff up. So look, no. Come and see the shine on this side. Come over here and see the shine. Like it's going to actually shine to you. It's going to shine at you. Looking for right here. This shine right there. See that shine? So I need to remove this shine. Here. Let that shine go away. Come back another day. And then so then you see the residue right here. And then that's the residue right there. So then that residue has to come up. And then we have it over here. We have these spots right here. See, and right there. Right there. And then also right here. So right there. So this one's got to say. Isn't that sweet? How beautiful that works. It's some powerful stuff, man. Take that stuff clean, man. I feel so clean. I feel minus. I feel like I don't know which cap was what. That's really bad. I don't know how to figure this one out. So that's really light viscosity. So that was the hardener. The hardener was the light viscosity one. And this should be thicker. This one doesn't even have anything. But we clean up all the bottles, all of this stuff off the bottles and stuff, and then we start out fresh every time. So we don't have no messes to deal with, or little messes. We're always going to have messes are going to happen, and we got a whole bunch of messes going to happen. And so now we start to do the mixing. So So there's no such thing as perfection, right? So that's cup one, and cup one is done. So now, then we have cup two. What is that? That didn't look very happy. A big glob of epoxy coming from Nowhere's land. You can't even see because it's so big of a glob. We buy from China for reasons unknown. Don't know what it is, but it needs to say goodbye along with this. Now I need to put this somewhere without causing problems for myself, which is right here. That's the problem. Problem-free zone. Problem-free zone. That was one. That was two. We got three. And so Reznor and Hardner. Which one's thinner? Which one's thicker? Which one's thicker? Which one's thinner? That's pretty thin. That's thicker. Okay, resin goes in the Hardner. Pretty simple stuff now. And I didn't have to waste a cup yet. All right then. Praise Michael. Didn't have to waste a cup. And then we have the other one. That's pretty thick. That's thin. So that's the Hardner. That one is done. Resin Hardner. Resin Hardner. Resin Hardner. Great. Now we mix colors, because now I need to learn how to mix colors. I know a little bit about colors, which isn't much, but first we are going to learn something. I don't know what that is, but first we have to mix up all of these epoxies and make them. Well, no, we don't have to mix them until we put the color in them. Then we can mix them. So now I've got all this pigment somewhere. Voila. Now I'm going to learn how to mix me some colors, which is going to be interesting, because I really want to have a cool pattern sort of going in and out there, you know, so just be cool with the table coolness, I guess, whatever that table coolness is. And we definitely don't want to have that piece of paper there, but it's going to be, you know, all of this silicone is still in here. Silicone is be a pain in the tushy. And I need to make all my videos for kids, so that kids need to learn how to do these things. Gotta wash my mouth, my little potty mouth, so that I can make this video for kids. All right, so it wasn't perfect. I didn't pay anything. I paid $60 for this, to put this together. And so actually much more than that. The pigment alone was like $30. And so, let's see the colors. We're gonna do a tan, we said. So that's gonna be a white and a brown. So we're gonna see what we got going on here. And I don't even know how to use these things. Oh yeah, drippy. So how does this work? I don't know. I can't read. Measure, da 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 da, 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 pigment. I can't read. I can't read. But I think we're going to do something like this. We're going to put a drop of white in. We're going to see how it works first. We're going to start with 3 drops. Oh, and you need to puncture it too. How cool. How awesome. How awesome. And you have to puncture it. No. There we have it. See what? 1, 2, 3. Now I gotta get my mixing sticks. One might say, why do you save all of these sticks? Why would somebody save all of these sticks? There has to be a reason for your madness. So I took my 4 worst sticks and they now become my mixing rods and my epoxies. So now we have white and brown should make tan. White and brown makes tan. 1 drop of brown. Oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta cut that. Cut it off at the head, as they say. Cut that off. So 1 drop of brown. Let's see what we're gonna make here. Okay. So that's just a light. Cool. It's has its perfect entranceness to it. Now it's a yellow, but I want it more brown. And I do want it. And so then I'm going to add 1 drop of black and see what 1 drop of black does. Huh, interesting stuff. Interesting. 1 drop of black. First time I ever did this, so it's going to have its toll. And so then that's a good black for what I want to accomplish here. That's a gray. Oh yeah, that's nice. And so that gray has to be mixed with. I gotta start with a solid black then. Then we're gonna do 3 drops of black, and then make that into some twisted thing, just like that. And then we have tan to accomplish. So I'm gonna do 5 drops of white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops of white, and 1 drop of brown. 1 drop of brown. And 1 drop of black. Let's see what that does. And it went too black. It went too black. Went too black. So let's see if I can add a little bit more brown to make it more browny. Yeah, that made it more browny. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Definitely don't want to add too much black to anything, because I added 3 more drops of brown. So then that should be browny. I still have to lift the table up. I'm going to put 2 pennies down here. See if this will do the trick. I think it just did. That's a real nice closeness now. I'll put another penny over here too. See if I can raise this. Yep. Put another 2 pennies over here. See if I can raise this. I'm gonna try to put 4 pennies under here. 4 pennies. Try to raise this up. Yep. No, it's too high. No, it's too high. No, it's too low. Put 3 pennies back in there. 3 pennies. Okay. It's gonna sink a little bit. I can. Wow, 1 penny makes a difference, huh? So, let's see. What we got over here? So I'm gonna raise this one too. So I'm gonna start with 3 pennies on this side. Start with 3 pennies on this side. Raised it up a little bit. Spin down and just come up. So there ain't nothing special what I'm doing, except that, you know, this is my first time. I made a couple of different colors to be abstract with the
That's cool.
Oh, this is sucky. That sucks. Fucking dripped all over fucking everywhere yesterday. Fucking dripped over everything. Well, not made for kids now. Frick. What a mess underneath. What a mess underneath. Where's all this acetone? Big handful of acetone. Because trying to play smart. So I can't even see what's going on over here. I can't even see what's going on over here, but something really, really bad. Something really, really bad. So here we have the acetone, and we are going to clean up this mess here, and then we're going to put real live, brand new tape on this thing. because this tape is awesome. And cleaning up this epoxy is awesome. Being able to have all this acetone to be able to clean up all of this epoxy that's dripping everywhere. Because, why? Because I didn't clean the table correctly in the first place, and now I get to clean the table. But nonetheless, I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. I can't believe it. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. But I'm going to save at least part of the table because I can. So. Well, I fucked up. 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 And it's just so wet. It's so wet I can't do anything about it. It's so wet I can't do nothing about it. It's so wet. Well, I did clean this side, and so it has been sticking better than this side, so just gonna have to keep putting stuff up there. Keep putting stuff up there. Make sure it gets all this stuff. It's not sticking. It's not sticking at all. Did it stop? No, it didn't. Well, at least it's going to hold the majority of the epoxy in next time. All right. Let's get this table fixed again. That's why I keep moving, because I keep moving. Doesn't have a choice but to move. All right, time to fill it up again. Try to fill up these gaps. And I'm just gonna go to town now. Now I'm going to town on this. That's why we need a tripod so bad. We need a tripod so bad. This stinkos. Stinko, stinkos. Wow. Can't even do this. It's so stinky. This is what they call bad equipment. Bad video equipment. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this again. I've never saw anything so imperfect in my life. This sucks so bad. I feel so bad about this imperfection. It's unruly how awful this is. It's going to take about 6 pennies. 6 pennies to do this. $6. Really, to take 7. Really to take 7. And all of this epoxy fell through because of all of this wiggling I'm doing. This stuff has to be so stationary for it to work. And it's not. And it's not. And it fell through. Big ass hole. Big ass hole. Well, one thing for certain is it ain't gonna be moving. It ain't gonna be moving too soon. One thing for certain about that is once this epoxy hardens, it's glue. Super glue. So we're just gonna take this super glue and do the best I can with it. Do the best I can. Do the best I can. Yep. Super Glow Hero. Super. And we're just gonna fill this and call it a day because I've wasted too much time on this already. Way too much time. And so we're gonna do the brown next. Live and learn. Like I said, this is my first time I did this, so I have made more than enough mistakes on this one. Do the black next. Should have done the black first. They put all the light colors on top of the black. And I only have one more color to do. I only have one more color to do. And then I gotta call it a day. I'm just so sad how all of this epoxy fell through. It's just so sad that this is just all so sad. Look at how it just pushes straight up. It's just leaking like a mother sieve. Mother sieve. Sad. Sad, you see. And so it is what it is. But when it glues, once it's done gluing, it is as good as rock. So this is the rock that we all wished that we could have. And this is the rock that we have. The rock that we have. So this comes pulled out there. This messy, 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 messy. Clean cup, dirty cup, clean cup, dirty cup, and then we have we got no more epoxy, and now I basically have let this epoxy sit at the bottom, and it's just dripping away, seeping away. Yeah, I don't know how I could ever seal this again. It's fucked up stupid. And so I just got to wait for it to dry, and then I put on the second coat once it dries. And so this sucks. Sucks, 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 sucks. It sucks. So we don't want to waste this epoxy. So we're just going to fill up the, try to fill up the crack, as they say. Try to fill the crack. That's okay once this settles and dries. And I got to chip off everything, especially in my rice maker. It's getting a nice big gob of so clean out the rice maker. Clean off all the epoxy off the floor. Oh, we got to show off all of this stupidity. We're going to show off all of this stupidity. Oh, wow, how it just embarked on just blowing up. Wow, this sucks. Okay, show off the insanity. Show it off. It's all about the show off. Who shows off the best insanity wins. This epoxy coming off because of greatness called the greatness of acetone. Acetone says nice. Could have been worse, and it's dripping like a mother. It's dripping. Look, it's just oozing out of there. Where is that? Right at the back. It's oozing somewhere. It's oozing. So I have to find a way to shim up all of this stuff, right? That's the reality behind that, which I should have thought of earlier, but I didn't. Oh. So shambles. Thank you. We'll use it for another ride. Another ride. Not fun at all. But the sticks we use again. Acetone off. Give them a chance to dry. Acetone these sticks. So why waste a good stick? Good mixing stick. Never waste a good mixing stick. And so well, I got all of this to clean here. Ooh, what a nice mess. What a nice mess. Straight up epoxy. Acetone, my new friend, and I got a nice big puddle, and it starts right here. And then we're just going to keep going and keep going. Take this puddle of acetone and make this a friend of mine. So take that all the way to the tape. Got more there. See it in the wind, as they say. Acetone, my new friend, and I lost all of this beautiful epoxy. It fell through. The tables weren't clean enough on the back side, and so it was a waste. But once it dries, then I'll start all off fresh, as they say. Start fresh.
What are these?
Nicotine.
Do you like the lozenges?
I like them all. They didn't have them. And I had to spend that $29 instantly. I had to spend it on the 31st or I would have lost it. Because that was my OTC to the 31st. And I made 3 or 4 different colors, which you can't tell. You sort of can. 4 different tones. What? Not, you can tell there. Not anywhere else. But this is what they call living and learning. And I have lived and learned about a big mess. Learned a little bit about color, tint, which is fun.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
You want some soup?
Not right now. Maybe in about 15 minutes once I clean up. That scared me. Where did this come from? No. Oh, the acetone, that's where it came from. And this is the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. Thank God it doesn't need a lot of
Well, so far that the vinegar and water was a cure.
somebody found out that it worked a long time ago, apparently.
Now you'll have to drink it now.
Oh, I love this acetone though. This acetone is right up the mark of perfectly cleanliness. I don't have to struggle with all of this. This has been one of the biggest jokes I ever played on myself. But it has to do with the precision of this table not being precise. I'm gonna have to go complain to that guy that I gave this money to. That's where the joke comes in.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Death. So, it's all about using all of this special unbelievable. Yeah, you finally can see it. There it is. There it is. The epoxy that gets to get removed right now by my special acetone. And I'm proud of my acetone. It's the best $44 I ever claimed to spend. Look at all that big mess now. Look at all of this huge ass mess I got going on here. Ain't that sick? All because of that. And so I'm gonna get a nice handful. And let's take that up there, and then that won't mess up again. And take this up, take all of this stuff up, take all of this stuff up, and then now I won't have to play with that. Then I can clean all the way up to the tape. Clean these bottles so that they don't have to continue to drag their essence everywhere. Clean me my last stick Save the sticks, man. Acetone. Don't let a good mixing stick go to waste. Get to pack up my colors. Yada yada. Never thought I'd have so much fun with epoxy. Or I've never thought that I'd have so much misery with epoxy. Let's put it that way. This would be one of those we learn how to get the job done better once we learn how to work out all the kinks of not getting the job done at all. All of this mess, unbelievable, all of this epoxy, but thank you for acetone, God. Thank you, thank you. At least in the midst of this disaster, we can have a clean disaster. What a. And so I need to get down there and see if I can jimmy up this tape. Wow. All that wasted epoxy. But at least it's going to glue it together, and hopefully it's going to actually create a base underneath. Then the next level that to rip off all the wood on these walls, and I'm going to start with the bathroom, ripping off all the wood like this. I'm going to show you. She asked me, what do I do with a crowbar? Let us show her at 12 o'clock on a Saturday what you do with a crowbar. I hope this won't fuck up the neighbors too bad.
It is. Consider someone else. It doesn't need to be me.
The header could come off, right? The header should come off. I think the header should come off. Come here and do a video for me. Come,
No, baby.
come here. Okay, well, I'll do the video then. Gotta be careful. It's late at night, man. Got steel, a nice 5 pounds of steel going clink on the floor. What the fuck's wrong with those assholes upstairs?
Please.
Anyways, so she says, what is a crowbar used for? And,
Please.
and she's saying, please show me what a crowbar is used for. So I'm just gonna do this really simply.
I would
And
like
there
for
we go.
you to finish cleaning the
Ah,
beautiful mess that you made in the kitchen.
okay. But anyways, we're just gonna be simple about this, not let this good video go to waste. Actually, I'm gonna have to do some pounding, I think. Oh, the whole thing's gonna come off. All right. Yeah. What is a crowbar used for? Actually, it's pry bar, I guess it would be. Crowbar, pry bar. There we have it. Sing out of tune. There we say, what do you use a pry bar for? Got to clean up this mess after I clean up the bathroom. no. Wow. The epoxy nightmare continues. Thank you, God, for epoxy. Thank you, God, for acetone. I got to see if I can jimmy that up there. Wow. If I just had a jack, I could put my cutting board underneath this and jack it up. If I just had a jack, I'd go to my car and get the jack. Do some jacking. Oh, I'm still gonna need another swig of that. Oh, where's the sticks? Oh, never mind. There. Well, they're already clean. That's why I put them on the. They've been acetoned, so they've been cleaned. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we do one side first. Let's do this one side. First, we have to see all of this stuff. I'm trying to get it in the sweetness of the shadow, which I can't. Can't get it in the sweetness of the shadow. Wow. There it is. There it is. So we've got some major stuff clean up over here. Some major cleanup still. That's shining. Why isn't it shining over here? There we have it. Major cleanup there and here. All of that stuff needs to get cleaned up. Other than that, it's been pretty contained, but you know, yet it was a lot of epoxy that was mixed. So. No. Yeah, that's fine. I just have there's epoxy on the table. It needs to come off. Yeah. So I'm learning about this too. We'll push all of this stuff back into the hole. Just make it go into the hole. It's starting to coagulate, but not still workable, as they say. It's still workable. So now I have my special rod. My special rod. So we're going to start out with this one and just start pushing this stuff back into the hole. Get it all into the hole there. Get it all into the hole. Ouch. I've fallen and I can't get up.
for some party.
I had an epoxy party and it was really a bomb. It bombed. I'll do better at my next epoxy party.
What are you gonna do with that bread that you?
You said make breadcrumbs out of it. I'm gonna make.
You didn't have to have it. You know you didn't.
What's wrong?
Because you can throw it away.
I could, but I don't need to have it. But I could use it. I mean, if I was a pagan and I was starving, I would be really enthralled to have the bread god throw me a crumb.
What's taking you to do it?
I don't know. It just sounded good at the moment. Leaking. So we're gonna move all of this stuff to the center where it isn't leaking so bad.
You want me to freeze it?
Okay. Oh yeah, I should try. Yes. Yes. That's so stupid. Wow. Now I need to try to save it. This has to come off. Jeez. Oh, and that's Phillips. Yeah. Oh, Michael. Oh wow, small one. Wow. design. What a cool design. Unbelievable. How they got this wedged in here by this hole. Check this out. It just holds in by this hole. It's the coolest thing. It was so precision, man. And it's locked in here. Like it has like teeth or something, and it's locked in here. Wow, crazy. Crazy. I wonder if it's screwed in there from the inside too. Like that. I wonder if they actually put a screw in there. I think they did. That's crazy. Thing in there. That's crazy, dude. Wow. I can't move it. I can't move it. Oh, how cool. How totally cool. Wow. Try to wedge that up there. Oh, all of that epoxy. Unbelievable, all that epoxy down here. Wow. Wow. Look at all of this wasted epoxy. Crazy. Oh, I can't get to it either. Unbelievable. Collected all of that. Now let's try to wedge this in here. To create a, oh my God, how much damn fucking epoxy, oh fucking Lord, sorry, it's crazy, I can't do it, man. Alright, so I need, yeah, there we have to go again, so I need a finger's worth. I need a finger's worth of cardboard. Excuse me, miss. Where's my silver?
Here.
No. Where's my Cuisinart, my silver knife?
In the drawer.
There. I can't see nothing. Frickin' damn thing. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Try it this way. Hold it south to the course of that. Wow. That's insane. 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 pennies. There's a lot of oil there, sweetheart.
I put no oil in it, I only added water.
And there's
And
lentils in there. Where's the
vegetables.
lentils? Oh my God, man. Sweetie, you've gotta follow a recipe. You didn't follow a recipe. There's supposed to be like 20 times more lentils in lentil soup.
What are you talking about?
There's supposed to be like a ton of lentils. Like, where are they?
I ate them.
Well, thanks a lot. Well, appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah.
You want me to have protein? You're welcome.
I'm gonna cook some more lentils and I'll add it to it.
You hate it? Okay. That's
No,
fine.
no, no,
I
no.
like it. So, you had tacos and stuff. Where you gonna get lentils from?
Wow, I can't do it. That's just,
You can't say something kind?
it was great broth. It was unique broth.
So, that tastes good is beyond you?
Tastes good is beyond me. Now, do you have a problem with me making lentils and then adding that to the broth? I mean, you already had your share and then you offered to me and you're gonna take it back. I don't think that that's really nice. We can do this, we're gonna do this. Yes, we can do it. We need, how many fingers? We need, yes.
that's what I wanted to do. Make this epoxy and then put wood filler and fill up all these gaps in the hole in the floor. All the gaps between the grout and the wood. Wow. Better luck next time. Better luck next time.
This was one of those moments. Yeah, that was one of those moments, right? this is insane. This is insane.
Can you come hold me?
You know what? In about 10 minutes, maybe. I need to figure out how to have this dry in the way that it's gonna try to give it the best even gap, and it's been very difficult to do this because I'm dealing with four different positions, and so trying to get these to line up is a real nightmare for me, and it's something I have to figure out quickly.
Today is the anniversary of the birth of my aunt that I lost, and I just wanted to hold and comfort her.
Oh, my sweet, this one is really like this.
Really comforting.
It's about leveling the bottom because the miter wasn't perfect and then the boards didn't go together straight. And so now I'm trying to line up 200 pounds of rock to have it shrunk. I heard you, but do you understand?
Person, table, person.
Glue, dry, weird, can't have it.
Person, table.
Yeah, I understand. You need to understand that I'm in the middle of something. Like if I was at a job or something, I couldn't be holding you, you know? And this is my job. All right, fine. This is fucked up. I'm so pissed. So pissed at this thing. Wedge. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Oh, I wish I had a voice. Oh, I wish I had a voice. Wow. Wow. There we go, boom. Kaboom. Kaboom. Oh, the floor. All right. Hey. Oh my sweetness. Why? Wow. What a joke. What a joke.